Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Before we start, hit that subscribe button now. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, today a very simple program, but we're going to use some functions. I'm going to use the random module, so we have to import that first. So import random password program, new password, and we're going to store the password in a list like so. So the password is going to be admin. Okay, so it's there stored in a list. Whoops, what happened there? Okay, so now we're going to create the login. So create a function called login. Okay, so print some information to the user so they know what's expected of them. Enter your password. Okay, so enter your password there. So entry here is going to be equal to input. So we're going to get the user's input there. So we're just going to type in something like password colon here and a space for them to type their password in. Now we're going to go on to the conditional to evaluate it. So if entry, what the user typed in, is equal to new password, and I'm going to do -1 here. I'm going to do -1 for this array, so it's going to have a look in here, and this is going to be at position -1, or we could type in 0 because it's also going to be at position 0 as well, because there's only one item in the array. So if that's that, print access granted. Okay, or else, if that's not the case, we're going to print access denied. Okay, and we're going to push them to another function. We're going to use a little bit of flow control here. So I'm going to create another function called message. So it's going to take the user down to that if they entered the wrong password. So that's going to be create the function called message. Okay, print a message to the user telling them, whoops, print you are in this function because your password is wrong. So that's telling them why they're there. Okay, all that's left to do is to call the program, and we're going to call it by calling login here. So all we have to do now is just save it, and let's run the program. So here we go, password. Let's type in the correct password first, admin. Okay, access granted. Okay, so because we typed in the correct password, we got this message, access granted. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to type in completely rubbish password. Access denied, you are in this function because your password is wrong. So what happened is it came along here, it evaluated it, and obviously the password wasn't equal to the new password here in the new password list, so it passed us on to the else, which printed access was denied, and then the message here sent us down to this subroutine called message and printed out this message. But before we go, I'm just going to show you something else. Now if you make the mistake of not doing that, Now let's just save it. Let's see what kind of result we get there. So let's type in admin. Okay, so I typed in the right password, but it just sent us down here, so we can see it's not working properly, so it's not evaluated the password here. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to put -1 here to show you how else we can do this as well. So we've done 0 and this is -1, so let's just run this again. So admin. Okay, there we go, access granted. So there you go, Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. Now hit that subscribe button now if you've not already done so. If you've forgotten, don't forget, just hit it, it'll take 1 second. It'll help the channel out, and also give me a big thumbs up, and if you're in the mood, drop me a comment. And I'll see you in another video. Bye-de-bye.